Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do the inside of the oven that I made and how to make a rack, an oven rack to put on the inside. So I'm going to shake the paint up. This is the paint I'm going to be using. This is DecoArt Americana acrylic paint, and the color is lamp, in parentheses, ebony black. Alright, I'm gonna open it. Now using this brush here, I'm going to paint the inside, so let me open the door. And I'm gonna paint the back. Just paint it really well. So just paint to the top and the sides. And then once this is dry, I'm going to show you how to make a oven rack. Alright, so the back is painted. Now I'm going to paint the bottom. Alright, so the bottom is painted. And now I'm gonna paint the sides. Yeah, so both sides. Alright, so this side is painted. And I'm gonna paint the other side. Just paint it really well. Because, well, this side is cardboard, so I have to paint it really well. Alright, so basically like this. And then I'm going to paint the top on the inside. Alright, so basically like this. And I'm going to let it dry. And then I'm going to show how to make the oven rack for the oven. Alright, so I'm going to paint underneath here, here, and here, and on the door, the inside of the door. So let me start. Just spread it really well. Okay, and then
Can they run the table? Well, I should say two years. They have the Raiders. They also have Denver, which would like to put them out of their misery.
since you
Chiefs
can't
on the
really
offensive
see
line,
the
and this is when the Chiefs
other side,
can't fix things.
I'm just gonna do it like this.
Them in the Andy Reid Mahomes era, which has been a dominant era of 9 straight division titles, which is over. All these trips to the Super Bowl, all these victories, all this dominance. The times they have collapsed is when their offensive line was not fixable in the short term. Are they in that position again? I'm afraid they are. Simmons is hurt. Taylor's hurt. Smith is hurt. They're bringing guys up to practice squad to play on the offensive line against the best defense in the league. A defense that sacked Buffalo 8 times. 8 times. You'll know early in this game, if Basie can't block them, they can't win. I don't think they can block them. And then Monday night, the Eagles coming off 2 terrible games, and all these rumors of all this chaos. Is it like 2 years ago? I don't think so, because they have 3 games that are very winnable.
Wipe this
2 games
paint.
with the Commanders.
The top, well, luckily
They're
this
very
is shiny
winnable
paper, so
games.
it's gonna come off.
Even if they close this game and their other against the competitive team, they are going to win 11 games. They're going to make the playoffs. I can't see them collapsing against the Commanders. But this game will be tough because Herbert's going to play despite the surgery late this week. And they're going to get their young running back back. He's been on IR. Hendricks going to come back to this game. And they say he'll
So just paint. This I just slide it
Chargers at home.
onto
Eagles,
the back of the paperboard. Yeah, because I can't see the inside, so I don't know. But this is the best way to get it covered.
What's going on with you? We'll see you on Monday night. So 5 enormous games with enormous playoff ramifications. Eagles and the Chargers on Monday night. Texans and the Chiefs on Sunday night. Bears and the Packers. Steelers and the Raiders. Colts and the Jazz. 5 enormous games with incredible playoff implications. Seahawks will play the Falcons. Falcons can't get out of their own way. Obviously, a coaching change coming. Seahawks at 9-3
Okay.
have not gotten the acclaim because of the Rams, because of the Niners, but they've had a very good season. They have a game with the Rams coming up with Seattle, which they can't wait for. They obviously get enough out of Sam Darnold. He might have the occasional bad interception game, but overall he's playing very well. Their defense is good. They're a good team. The Bengals and the Bills. Bengals 4-8. They're not going to make it anywhere. But they're further center. They are an extremely dangerous team. They're further center. Bills. You know what's there for the Bills? The Bills aren't going to win.
I'm gonna paint the
They're not going to get their dream
side of the door.
of winning out in the old building and carrying the Super Bowl trophy into the new building. But they can still complete the dream. This could be their year because they might show up in the AFC playoffs and there might be no Lamar Jackson and there might be no Mahomes, no Andy Reid. Some new faces that have had good years. Some other beat-up teams, and then the Bills. This might be there for the Bills to get on a run, to patch their problems, get on a run, and run the table in the postseason. This could be their year. Titans and Browns. Hey, Titans are trying to get Cam Ward through the entire season and get a new coach. Browns.
Just paint it really
Still a
well.
chaotic situation at quarterback. But at home they can be very tough defensively. You think they find a way to win their 4th
I'm
game.
gonna
Commanders or Vikings. Commanders, listen. year.
I'm gonna let it dry.
You saw how much it meant to have a butter rack last week.
Just clean the paint off the plastic.
For the first time, really helped you all year. This year's a throwaway for them. The ownership knows it. Everyone
Alright,
knows
so
it. They're just looking at evaluating people. They
I'm
pick
gonna
really well and hard on
now I'm gonna let the entire inside dry, and then I'm gonna make the oven rack.
Well, no, it's not. But when you realize that his replacement.
Alright, so now I'm gonna show how to make the oven rack. So I'm gonna use this long piece of plastic, and I'm gonna see how long it needs to be. So maybe about this long. So I'm gonna cut the plastic. Alright, let's see how it looks like on the inside. I just have to bend it over because it's very long. I may have to trim it down a little bit. If you can't see, I'm gonna put the light. So there it is in the space. Alright, and now I'm gonna show how to make it look like an oven rack. So I'm gonna take this out. Let it clean off. It's still a little, it's still a little bit wet, so let me just clean this. Alright, hold on, be right back. I'm just gonna go clean this plastic and wash my hands, and I'm gonna show how to make the oven rack. So I'm gonna let the oven dry. Be right back. Alright, so the plastic's nice and clean. I'm gonna use this silver paper, and I'm going to cut strips of silver paper out. Let me cut this down the middle, make a little bit, so I can make two pieces. Alright, so now using my hot glue, I'm going to glue on the strips. Just press it down really well. And then I'm gonna cut off the excess paper. Alright, and now I'm gonna do the other side. So just apply the glue. And just a caution, hot glue is hot, so please have an adult help you with the hot glue gun. Alright, so I'm gonna trim off the excess. This is what I have so far. And then I'm gonna cut more strips. And I'm gonna put it across. I'm gonna use this piece I have right here, this excess. I'm gonna put glue on and I'm gonna stick it to the plastic. And I'm gonna cut some more paper. And I'm gonna add the glue. I'm gonna cut off the excess. Alright, I'm gonna cut another piece. Just make sure it's gonna fit. Alright, so I don't have to cut off the excess. So I'm gonna put some glue on. And then I'm gonna stick it onto the plastic. Cut another piece out. See how it looks. Add a little bit of glue. And I'm gonna cut another piece. And I'm gonna add some glue. And I'm gonna stick it on with the strings, and then I'm just going to cut off this excess off. Alright, so this is what I have so far. I'm going to cut one more strip, like a long piece. See how it looks. Alright, so I'm gonna add glue and put it in the middle. Just move it around a bit. Then I'm gonna cut off the excess. I'm gonna add 2 more to the ends here. So I'm gonna cut out a piece of the silver paper. Let's cut off the excess. Add the glue on the back. And then just stick it onto the plastic. Now do the same thing for the other side. See how it looks. Cut off the excess. Add the glue on the back. And then I'm gonna stick it on. And that's what the finished oven rack looks like outside of the oven. Once the oven is fully dry, I'm gonna place it in the oven. Well, let me just get these strings off. Okay, there we go. Should give you a little close-up. Alright. And that's how you do the inside of the oven.